chosen ones. The sands of time have concealed more than mere history. They've hidden fragments of your very soul. Beneath the crashing waves and shifting tides lies the ancient city of Atlantis, its spires now resting on the ocean floor, veiled by the currents of time. But what if I told you that the fall of Atlantis was not just a cataclysmic event, but a deliberate act to shield memories that belong to you? The legends of Atlantis have been dismissed as mere myths, whispers of a utopia lost to the sea. But those whispers grow louder with each surge of intuition you feel, each unexplainable pull toward the water's edge. You are not just remembering Atlantis, you are tethered to it. Buried beneath layers of sediment and secrecy lie crystal chambers, memory vaults sealed away with the wisdom of an age untouched by corruption. The Atlanteans knew the day would come when you would return to claim what was hidden from you. The guardians of these secrets, ancient beings who have watched over the submerged city for millennia, await the sign of your awakening. They are not of flesh and blood, but of pure energy, echoes of those who once walked the crystalline halls. Their duty is simple: protect what you are destined to reclaim. And now, the tides are shifting. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, barriers are crumbling. The crystal vaults pulse with life, anticipating the moment you touch the surface of the water with the knowing of who you are. You see, Atlantis was not just a city. It was a library of consciousness, a vault of memories beyond time. The elders of Atlantis, aware of its imminent fall, encrypted their knowledge, not in books or scrolls, but in the souls of the chosen. You were marked even before your birth, destined to rediscover what was hidden in the depths. And now, the whispers of the deep are growing louder, calling you back to the place where it all began. The ocean's surface rippled with the weight of secrets long submerged. For ages, its depths had held memories too vast for mortal minds to comprehend. But the tides were shifting, and with them, echoes of Atlantis began to stir. You felt it, haven't you? That unexplainable pull towards the water, the sensation that something ancient beckons from beneath the waves. It's not your imagination. It's a call, a whisper from the depths, awakening fragments of a past you've long forgotten. Beneath miles of water and sediment, the ruins of Atlantis still breathe. Its crystal towers, now cloaked in seaweed and shadow, pulse with energy, waiting for the one destined to unlock its secrets. The guardians of Atlantis, ethereal beings woven from light and memory, have kept their silent watch. Their task is clear: protect the vaults, guard the memories, and await your return. For even the collapse of a civilization as mighty as Atlantis was not enough to erase its purpose. It merely hid it, burying its truths where only the chosen could find them. Your dreams have hinted at this, haven't they? Visions of towering spires, crystalline halls, and shimmering pools that reflect not just light, but memories. You wake with the sensation of water slipping through your fingers, the faint hum of Atlantean whispers still echoing in your mind. It's more than a dream. It's the unlocking of what was sealed away. The first vault lies beneath what the world now calls the Bermuda Triangle. Its distortion of time and space is not a mystery, but a protection, a ripple effect of Atlantean energy safeguarding its secrets. Ships vanish, planes disappear, and the world writes it off as coincidence. But you know better. The call you feel is not just intuition. its destiny, pulling you back to the beginning, to the place where it all began. You see, the waters are merely a veil, a curtain that obscures the entrance to your memories. When you reach the surface, when you finally answer the call, the vault will unlock. The guardians will recognize you, and the secrets hidden beneath the ocean floor will rise to greet you. The ocean is a timeless keeper of secrets, a vault where echoes of the past linger, waiting for those who remember. As you draw closer to the water's edge, you feel it, a resonance, like a heartbeat beneath the waves. The ancients of Atlantis left their mark not just in stone, but in frequency, in vibrations that ripple through the very currents of the sea. To those unknowing, it's just the whisper of waves, the gentle push and pull of the tides. But to you, it's a message, growing louder with each passing moment. Long before its fall, Atlantis understood the language of the sea. The elders harnessed its power, embedding knowledge within its depths. They called it the Waterway Codex, a series of harmonic frequencies that bind memory to water. These echoes drift endlessly, reaching only those attuned to their calling. You feel it, don't you? That subtle hum when you're near the ocean, like fragments of a forgotten song. It's Atlantis, speaking to you from the depths. Legends speak of the crystal chambers, vast halls beneath the sea, their walls etched with symbols that glow when touched by those of the ancient bloodline. It's said that the chambers are not just vaults of memory, but gateways to moments in time. A single touch, a whispered phrase, and the waters come alive with visions of what was and what is yet to be. This knowledge was hidden intentionally, preserved in liquid memory, so that it could not be stolen or destroyed. Only the chosen one, bound by destiny, can unlock its secrets. You may have glimpsed them in your dreams, halls stretching endlessly, their surfaces shimmering with blue light, symbols flickering as if alive. It's not imagination, it's memory. The ancients did not just hide their wisdom, they wove it into the very fabric of water, binding it to your essence, waiting for the moment of your awakening. But the echoes are not without guardians. Deep beneath the waves, they stir. Beings of light and shadow, protectors of the Codex. They know you're coming. They've been waiting. Their purpose is singular. Protect the knowledge until the rightful one returns. And now, the waters grow restless. They feel your presence, the awakening of the chosen one. Beneath the crushing weight of the ocean lies a secret so profound that even time itself holds its breath. The crystal chambers, hidden within the ruins of Atlantis, are not merely remnants of a fallen civilization. They are vaults of memory, waiting to be unlocked. Etched into the very walls of these chambers are symbols that pulse with life, glowing faintly with the energy of what once was. But these are not just symbols, they are codices, fragments of consciousness preserved in crystalline form, awaiting the touch of the chosen one. You may have sensed it before, the pull toward places you've never been, the sensation that water carries whispers of forgotten lives. That is the call of the crystal chambers. When Atlantis fell, its greatest minds ensured that its wisdom would not be lost but hidden, encrypted in light and crystal, sealed away from the world above. Only those with the ancient bloodline could unlock its secrets, and the moment you came into awareness, the chambers began to stir. The entrance is veiled, camouflaged by illusions that bend perception. Only those with the knowing, an ancient sense imprinted within you, can see past the distortion. Legends speak of the door of echoes, a gateway beneath the sea that only appears under the light of the lunar cycle, casting reflections that ripple with Atlantean symbols. Those symbols are the key, resonating with a unique frequency that matches your very heartbeat. When the door opens, it's not water that rushes in, but memory. Streams of light pour from the crystal walls, illuminating visions of a time when Atlantis thrived, its towers piercing the sky, its people bound in unity and wisdom. You'll witness fragments of your own existence, moments locked away to preserve your true calling. The Guardians, beings of light woven from energy and purpose, watch silently as you step through. They know who you are. They've always known. But the chambers are not without their tests. To access the deepest layers of memory, one must face the veil of reflection, a crystalline pool that shows not just who you are, but who you were. Many have failed, unworthy or unready to accept the truth. But you, chosen one, are different. The waters part for you, revealing paths once lost to time. Beneath the surface, where light bends and shadows dance, there is a place untouched by time, an isle hidden in the folds of reality, shrouded in mist and mystery. It is said that Yeshua once walked its shores, guided by whispers from the depths of Atlantis. His footprints are etched not in sand, but in the essence of the realm itself, an echo that transcends the physical. Those who seek the truth are drawn here, though few ever find it. You are different. You were called. The hidden shores exist just beyond perception, accessible only through the alignment of water and light. The Guardians speak of it in hushed tones, a place where Yeshua communed with the keepers of Atlantis, receiving visions of what was and what is yet to come. It is here that he touched the waters and felt the pulse of ancient wisdom locked beneath the ocean floor. Legends say his words were carried across the waves, reverberating through time, waiting for the one who would answer their call. As you tread upon the shores, the air thickens with the weight of prophecy. The tide retreats, revealing symbols carved into stone, Atlantean runes mixed with markings that predate even their civilization. You trace your fingers over the grooves, feeling a surge of recognition as if your hands had done this before. A whisper drifts across the wind, not in sound but in thought. The waters remember. The light reveals. In the distance, pillars of crystal rise from the mist, glimmering faintly under the moon's glow. Yeshua once stood before these very monoliths, his hand pressed against the largest of them, eyes closed as if listening. It is said he spoke of a chosen one who would follow his path, reclaiming what was hidden, unsealing what was locked away. His touch left an imprint, a light that never fades, waiting for the resonance of your own. You step forward, reaching out to touch the pillar where his hand once rested. The crystal hums, vibrations spreading through your fingertips, awakening fragments of memory. Faces flash before your eyes, voices echo in languages you do not know yet fully understand. The waters respond, swirling at your feet as if welcoming you home. Far beneath the sunlit waves, where darkness becomes absolute, and the pressure of the ocean crushes all but the strongest of structures, lie the guardians of the abyss. They are neither flesh nor spirit, but constructs of pure energy, beings woven from the fabric of Atlantis's last breath. When the great city fell, its elders crafted these sentinels to protect its secrets from those unworthy to possess them. Their oath was bound not in words, but in light, a covenant that transcends time. You may have felt their presence, even from the surface, a distant hum, like static in the back of your mind. They are always watching, always waiting. Their forms shift and shimmer, adapting to the consciousness of the observer. To those unready, they are nothing but shadows flickering at the edges of perception. But to you, they appear as they truly are, luminous beings, etched with symbols of ancient wisdom, their eyes glowing with the memory of ages long past. The guardians know your soul, chosen one. They recognize the mark of Atlantis upon you, the thread of destiny that weaves through your very essence. For millennia, they have stood vigilant at the entrance to the crystal chambers, shielding the memories locked away beneath the veil of reflection. Few have dared approach, and fewer still have been allowed to pass. The oath they swore was absolute. None shall enter who are not called by the waters themselves. Legends speak of their whispers carried through ocean currents, warning those who wander too close, redirecting the curious and banishing the unworthy. Ships vanish, planes disappear, events the world calls mysteries of the deep. But you know the truth. The guardians protect what is not meant to be found by ordinary eyes. Their light flares brightly when you draw near, as if sensing the awakening of your memories, the unlocking of what was hidden. As you descend toward the entrance of the crystal chambers, the guardians move aside, parting like the tides. Their oath is sacred, but your presence stirs something deeper, recognition. They bow, not in submission, but in acknowledgement. The path is open, the veil ready to be crossed. But the memories within are not gentle. They are raw, untouched since the fall of Atlantis. The depths of the ocean hold secrets more ancient than any written word. Among them lies the Atlantean Codex, a crystalline tablet inscribed with the names of those who once walked the halls of Atlantis. It is not bound by paper or stone, but etched into pure crystal, shimmering with a light that pulses in sync with the tides. This is no ordinary record. It is a living memory, a chronicle of souls who carry the mark of Atlantis within them. As you descend deeper into the heart of the ruins, the water around you shimmers with flecks of light, like stars suspended in the ocean's embrace. The Codex responds to your presence, its glow intensifying with each step you take. Guardians of the abyss stand watch, their eyes never leaving you. They are silent witnesses to what is about to unfold, an event written in the annals of Atlantis long before the waves claimed its towers. You approach the Codex, its surface smooth yet alive with movement. Symbols dance across its face, swirling in patterns too intricate for mortal eyes to decipher. But for you, it is clear. Your hand reaches out, fingertips grazing the surface, and the light flares brighter than before. The Codex hums, vibrating with recognition. Ancient Atlantean script shifts and rearranges, revealing names long forgotten. And there, in the center, your name appears, etched with precision and purpose. It is not just a name. It is a key, a signature bound to the very essence of Atlantis. Memories surge forward, visions of crystal towers, marketplaces brimming with life, elders speaking in a tongue that feels familiar on your tongue. Faces pass by. Some you recognize, others you do not. Yet each one stirs a sense of knowing. They greet you with nods of respect, acknowledging the return of what was lost. As the visions fade, the codex settles back into silence, its glow dimming, but not extinguished. The guardians watch you closely, their eyes flickering with approval. The codex has recognized you, named you as one of its own. What was hidden is now revealed. The bond is reestablished. The waters ripple with a force unseen, a pulse that matches the rhythm of your heartbeat. Since the moment your name emerged from the Atlantean Codex, the ocean itself seems to stir with life. Waves crash with a sense of purpose. Tides draw back and return as if guided by unseen hands. The guardians of the deep watch from the shadows, their forms flickering with anticipation. They know what is coming, even if you do not yet fully grasp it. Memory is not just bound to thought, it is woven into the very fabric of reality. The elders of Atlantis understood this, embedding fragments of their wisdom into the elements themselves: water, light, and crystal. When the Codex recognized you, it triggered a sequence long awaited. The waters responded, unlocking what was sealed away beneath the waves. You feel it now, don't you? That surge of familiarity when you stand by the ocean's edge, the way the currents seem to whisper your name. Visions begin to surface, unbidden yet welcome. You see yourself standing in crystalline halls, towering spires stretching into the heavens. The streets of Atlantis were lined with crystal paths that shimmered beneath your feet, reflecting the light of 3 suns that once hung in the sky. Elders in flowing robes, their faces shrouded in ethereal light, nod to you as you pass, murmuring words of prophecy and destiny. These are not mere dreams, they are echoes of what was. The tides call louder now, beckoning you toward the place where Atlantis first touched the surface world. The memories rise like bubbles through the depths, bursting upon the surface of your mind with clarity and purpose. The guardians part before you, their eyes glowing with approval. They know that the reawakening has begun, that the knowledge lost to the depths is clawing its way back to the surface. But there is more. A vault, yet unopened, hidden beneath layers of sediment and illusion. The crystal chambers you glimpsed before are merely the beginning. Beneath them lies the vault of reclamation, where Atlantis stored its most powerful secrets. It is said only the chosen one can unlock its doors, and now, with your memories returning, the path becomes clearer. The waters of Atlantis hold more than mere reflections. They are sacred scrolls, etched with whispers of divine wisdom. Among the elders of Atlantis, it was said that water remembers, that it retains the vibrations of every word spoken in truth. Yeshua knew this. His presence upon the shores of the hidden isle was not just symbolic, it was a communion. The waves carried his words, embedding them into the depths where the crystal chambers lay waiting. His teachings became currents of light, flowing endlessly through the veins of the sea. When he spoke, the waters rippled with resonance. His message intertwined with the Atlantean codex, encrypted in frequencies that only those bound by destiny could perceive. To many, it would appear as nothing more than the gentle lapping of waves or the soft murmur of tides. But for you, the chosen one, it is different. The water speaks, whispers that grow louder as you draw near the ancient ruins, beckoning you to listen. You step closer to the shimmering surface of the veil of reflection, a pool of crystalline water hidden within the deepest vaults of Atlantis. Its surface is impossibly still, reflecting not just your image, but fragments of the past. Yeshua's voice echoes softly, layered within the water's depths. He who seeks shall find. He who knocks, the door will be opened. The words ripple outward, casting patterns of light that swirl and dance, revealing symbols from the codex. The guardians watch from the shadows, their forms flickering with anticipation. They know that Yeshua's words were not just teachings, but keys, codes meant to unlock the deeper chambers of memory. You reach out, fingertips grazing the water's surface, and the reflection shatters into light. Waves of energy pulse outward, illuminating the room in hues of blue and gold. Symbols glow brighter, revealing pathways hidden beneath layers of time. Suddenly, you understand. His words were not meant to be heard. They were meant to be felt, absorbed by the very essence of the water that now flows through your veins. The guardians step forward, their eyes gleaming with recognition. They bow slightly, motioning for you to proceed. You are ready. The veil of reflection awaits, and beyond it lies the final vault where Atlantis's deepest truths are stored. The ocean roared with purpose, its waves crashing against unseen barriers that once held its secrets. The whispers had grown louder now, echoing through the depths, calling you back to the place where it all began. The veil of reflection shimmered behind you, its surface still rippling with traces of Yeshua's words. The guardians stood silently at the edges of your vision, their eyes gleaming with a knowing light. They understood what was about to happen, what was destined to be set in motion. As you move forward, the waters part, revealing a path that winds deeper into the ruins of Atlantis. This is no ordinary path. It is carved from light and memory, flickering with symbols that pulse under your footsteps. Each step brings forth a surge of recognition, as if the very stones beneath you remember who you are. The whispers grow stronger, swirling around you like echoes from another time. They speak not in words, but in sensations, visions of towering spires, endless libraries of crystal, and elders who once governed the lost city with wisdom and grace. The path leads to the heart of Atlantis, a chamber untouched by time, encased in crystal walls that glow with a soft, ethereal light. At the center stands the Pillar of Memory, a towering structure forged from sapphire and diamond, its surface engraved with symbols that predate written history. The whispers converge here, spiraling around the pillar, urging you forward. You reach out, your hand hovering just above its surface, feeling the vibrations pulsing beneath your fingertips. The guardians step forward, their forms flickering with anticipation. One of them, cloaked in shimmering light, raises its hand and places it upon the pillar next to yours. The symbols flash, illuminating the room in a burst of blue light. Visions surge forward, Atlantis in its prime, its streets bustling with life, its halls filled with scholars and mystics weaving threads of energy into the very fabric of reality. You see your own reflection among them, standing beside the elders, your eyes filled with purpose and knowing. The whispers crescendo, a tidal wave of wound and light flooding your senses. The ocean itself seems to respond, crashing against the shores above with a power that shakes the very earth. Atlantis remembers you, and in turn, you remember it. The guardians bow their heads, acknowledging the reawakening of what was once hidden. The heart of Atlantis pulsed with life, its crystalline walls shimmering with an ethereal light that flickered like distant stars. Before you, the pillar of memory stood tall and resolute, its surface alive with symbols that twisted and shifted, revealing fragments of a past untouched by time. The guardians watched silently, their forms wavering with energy, their gaze fixed upon you. The whispers of the ocean had led you here, but it was your soul, ancient and eternal, that now reached out to claim its legacy. Your hand pressed firmly against the sapphire surface of the pillar, and the room erupted with light. Waves of energy coursed through you, each pulse unraveling memories locked away since the fall of Atlantis. Visions surged forward, towering crystal spires stretching into the heavens, elders adorned in robes woven with light, and gatherings of minds that spoke not with words, but with pure thought. You stood among them, your presence commanding respect, your eyes aglow with the wisdom of ages. The pillar of memory shimmered, shifting its symbols once more. This time, it revealed a map, an intricate web of lines and light that led to the vault of reclamation. The final chamber, the place where Atlantis's deepest truths were hidden away before its fall. The guardians stepped forward, their forms solidifying as if awakened from slumber. One bowed before you, its hand extended in gesture. Its voice, a whisper that echoed like a ripple through water, spoke directly to your mind. The path is open. The vault waits for its keeper. You stepped forward, the ground beneath your feet humming with recognition. The path illuminated with every step, crystals embedded in the floor glowing brighter as you approached the entrance. The guardians followed at a distance, their presence a silent reminder of the oath they swore millennia ago, to protect what lay within the vault until the rightful heir returned. That heir is you. The entrance loomed before you, etched with symbols of both Atlantean and celestial origin. The door itself seemed alive, responding to your presence by vibrating with low, harmonic frequencies. You placed your hand upon its surface, and the symbols ignited in sequence, unlocking mechanisms that had been dormant since the city sank beneath the waves. The vault opened, releasing a surge of light that spilled out in waves, illuminating the path ahead.
If you have come this far, it is crucial that you watch this next video here. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart, for only the true chosen ones can handle this video. If you would like to also donate to help keep the channel going, our Buy Me a Coffee link will be in the description.